Because we're working on maps and globes and social studies, I wanted to read you the book, Me on the Map. So Me on the Map is by Joan Sweeney, and it's illustrated by Annette Cable. So Joan Sweeney wrote the words, and Annette Cable drew these pictures. This is me. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. So I know you've seen maps before, but did you know you could draw a map of your very own room? This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room and the map of my house. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is the house on the map of my street. This is my town. This is the map of my town. And this is my street on the map of my town. This is my state. This is the map of my state. This is my town on the map of my state. This is my country, the United States of America. This is a map of my country. This is my state on the map of my country. Now she's pointing to a different state. She's pointing to Kansas, but we live over here in Ohio. Ohio is your state. This is my world. It is called Earth. It looks like a giant ball or sphere. If you could unroll the world and make it flat, it would look something like this map of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. And here's your country right there in North America. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of the world and I find my country, the United States of America. Then I look at the map of my country and I find my state, Ohio. Then I look at the map of my state and I find my town. Now you don't live in a town, you live in a city, and you live in the city of Lima. Then I look at the map of my town and I find my street. And on my street, I find my house. So your house number and your street make up your address, right? And in my house, I find my room. And in my room, I find me. Just think. In rooms, in houses, on streets, in towns, in countries, all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Just like me on the map. And this picture shows kids from all over the world. And we've kind of been talking about some of these places in our country, our culture unit in reading. Let's go ahead and talk about our vowels. Let's do short vowels first. A, e, e, I, o, o, and you, you. Those are the short sounds. Let's do the long sounds of the vowels. Hold on just a second. Now the long sounds are easy peasy because all they do is say their name. They just say their name. So A, the long sound is A. E, E. I says I. O, long sound is O. And you, the long sound is you. Easy. All right. High frequency words. This is one of your new ones. This is but. This is like, I was going to eat dessert, but I didn't finish my vegetables. So let's go ahead and spell B-U-T, but. How about this little word? Use your sounds. Up. Up. For. Let's spell this one. F-O-R. For. And. Had. Had. You can use your sounds. Had. Had. Use your sounds. It. It. The. Has. All right, let's spell it. Ready? H-A-S. Has. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to do a video for your workbook. And in it, I'm going to tell you about words that make the Z sound at the end. This one does. Listen to it. Has. But it's not the Z that makes the Z sound. Sometimes that S can do that. Use your sounds. In. He. A. Here's another one. Is. Do you hear the Z sound at the end? That's that S. Sometimes it can make the Z sound of Z. Is. Him. Let's go ahead and arm spell him. Ready? H-I-M. Him. And the last one, on. On. Jumping into Haggerty, we're going to focus on the short U, that sound. And I'm going to say some words that have that sound at the beginning and really emphasize that short sound of U. And then I want you to do the same. So we have us, upper, unfasten, unless, understand, and uphill. All right. Here come the choppers part. All right, I'm going to chop up a word into its 3 different sounds. You try to say the word before I do and tell me what you hear, okay? So the first one is bud. What'd you hear? Bud. Ub. Cub. Fun. Uff. Huff. Mug. Mug. Rub. Oh, I told you the answer. Rub. Rub. Sun. Sun. Yuck. Yuck. Gush. Gush. Cut. Cut. All right, it's roller coaster time. You're going to hear the vowel sound at the top of your roller coaster. And Bella, when we had our Google Meet, she told me this was her favorite part of Haggerty, was doing the roller coaster. So here we go, Bella. Let's do the word mud. Ready? Mud. Rush. Rush. Numb. Tug. Tug. Run. Run. Nut. Nut. Hum. Fuzz. Fuzz. Cup. Up. And bus. Bus. Did you hear that short U sound at the beginning, at the middle of all of those words? You heard it when you were up here at the top. You heard that sound. All right. Now, when we did our Google Meets, a few of you seemed confused when I asked you to tell me all the sounds you heard in a word, when I asked you to use your choppers. That's why it's so important right now you practice using your choppers too. So get them out. Everybody's practicing. Try the word bun. Bun. Cuff. Uff. Fuss. Us. Are you practicing? Hug. Ugh. Mug. Ugh. Rug. Rug. Did you notice those words that rhymed? Hug, mug, rug. Let's try one that doesn't rhyme with those. Let's try tub. Tub. Gut. Gut. How about mush? Mush. And the last one is dug. Dug. Now some of you are giving that first sound like a double sound, like you're going dug. So instead of making 2 d at the beginning, make sure you're only saying every sound one time. D, g, dug. All right, let's change that beginning sound. So we have the word bun. We want to change the b to a s. Sun. Cuff. Change the k to a t. Tough. Fuss. Change the f to a b. Bus. Hug. Change the h to a m. Mug. And cup. Change the k to a p. Pup. Now, every day I say watch and participate with the video, but it's really important that you participate because you will still be doing Haggerty when you get to first grade. And if we can all be together next year, which, I hope we can, you're going to need to know these skills for first grade. And your teacher for next year will expect that you're going to know how to do these things. So let's try to add the beginning sound. So we have ut, add, k, cut. So when I point to you, you try to say that word. Plus g, gum. Ut plus h, hut. Uff plus p, puff. Uck plus d, taking away that beginning sound. Here we go. We've got the word tub. We're going to take away the t, and we still have ub left. So we have t, ub. Fun, take away the f, you still have un. Huff, take away the h, you still have uff. Sun, take away the s, you still have un. And but, there's your word, but, take away the b, you still have ut. Little boy blue time. Ready? Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Okay, in a meadow, when it says the sheep's in the sheep are in the meadow because a meadow is a big grassy area where the sheep can graze or eat. Meadow. What are your two rhyming words that you hear in there? What's the rhyming pair? You've got come blow your horn. So horn is one. Horn, the cow's in the corn. Horn and corn are your rhyming pair in Little Boy Blue. Well, like I promised you, let's talk about the sound for z here in just a few minutes.